Hey everybody, Andrew Morgan here with my good friend Steve Pollock of CXIT. We're going to talk to you about something he likes to refer to as the universal methodology, and it has to do with Appgate. Steve, welcome. Tell us a little about yourself, CXIT, and then let's get right on into this brief overview of the universal methodology.
Thanks, Andrew, and hello to everyone. CXIT is a company in one form or another has been in the IT business since the early 90s. A lot of iterations, lots of change. And the CX, if you think about it, stands for customer experience. And that experience is really what I'm trying to give to my clients, something universal. And Appgate has proven to be the tool. When I first saw it, I thought, this is it. This is going to allow me to do what I want to do. And that's why I've chosen to do this. We're a medium-sized MSP, 11 people, and growing.
Awesome. I wish we had time to talk about your stunt flying and all that fun stuff, Steve. But so, Appgate, we've heard a lot about how it protects MSPs' resources, their IT glues, their, RMMs, their PSAs. We've heard about, the experience around it being a VPN replacement, which you're going to chat a little bit about. But what is this universal methodology you like to refer to and your, top use case that you're working on right now?
This is when I first saw Appgate. And again, the way I look at the world is there's always a better way to do something. I saw Appgate and went, wait a minute, I can make that a universal experience for every user in the network, no matter where they are. Could be a VPN, could be in a hotel, could be in the office. It doesn't matter where, but you provide one way for them to access the production resources. You lock the production resources in a vault behind the Appgate gateway. And unless you can get into the gateway, you can't get to the production resources. It's not possible. And now, because they have the same experience, it's not, well, if I'm not here, do I have to use the VPN? Can I use the VPN internally? They don't have to know that. They just log into Appgate. They get everything they want.
That's really cool. And, you have a lot of international customers. You have highly regulated customers. So one of the things that you and I were talking about before we started, and we'll wrap up with this, Steve, is we know that credential theft and business email compromise are increasingly on the rise. So one of the things I really wanted you to hit home on is the M365. And if you're providing this universal experience, why is that so important from keeping a threat actor out?
Well, we know the risk of phishing. We know the risk of losing your credentials to M365. Even the vagaries of multi-factor authentication and the possible corruption of that. When I first saw Appgate, I said, you know what? I can lock down my 365 customers to the Appgate gateway, which means unless you're connected to that, even if you succumb to phishing, because I'll tell you, if they leave it up to us, we're screwed. We got to put stuff in the way. So you tell them, I can only get to 365 via Appgate, via that gateway. Because of the conditions on the person and the device, it's protected. They can't get in.
That's really cool. Steve, thanks so much for spending a few minutes. This was awesome. And I will put some information in the description below on how to learn more about Appgate. And until then, Steve, look forward to seeing you very soon.
Look forward to seeing it right a boom.